F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy.
Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, F double R fams? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to F double R Friend Request Reviews or Friend Request Friends to watch The Sopranos, Season 5, Episode 10, title Cold Cuts.
Okay.
We already know who eats too many cold cuts. New Jersey Hills Ninja, Vito. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit worried. You know, somebody told me to be cool because he's the same guy. He's a cool guy. Supposedly that's what they say in the comments. But we already know how he left off last episode. I'm wondering if there's gonna be any blowback from Buddy seeing him do his thing. But in Soprano fashion, we already know we're not going to address that issue. We're going to go into something completely different. Maybe Tony's revelation that he had in therapy with his cousin. So maybe that's going to play into factor in this episode. But either way, man, I'm going to enjoy the ride regardless. How about you, Formal? How you feel going in?
I feel great, man. There's a lot of things for us to kind of worry about. My top of mind is the whole Johnny Sack situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Him and Tony back on thin ice because of that hit. But you're right. Sopranos, they like to move and groove. They keep us moving and grooving. So we probably gonna go off a little side quest first before we even address anything we saw last episode. Either way, whatever they got, I'm here for it. Let's get it, baby.
You know how they do. They float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. But we're not going to hold you here any longer. We're just going to dive right into this episode. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe, okay? The goal is 10K. Only way we're going to get there, though, is if you click that button. Also click that bell so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it.
It's my favorite part of the day.
The intro?
Sopranos. Nah, Sopranos, nigga. This shit just be wildin'.
We here. Where we at? Where we at, though? We here, but where we at?
Foghorn Leghorn.
Well, I say that looked like a diesel Vito over there. But is that the cop?
I was gonna say it kind of looked like a buddy, but it ain't.
It ain't.
Fuck this.
Look at that nigga gangster lean. That shit.
I think
That
that's
nigga
just
looked
because
like
of
he
the
was ready to
size.
start.
I mean,
He
look
looked
like
like he was ready to start.
He one of them dudes that can't touch his back. Like,
Carlo was furious. This guy's waited there by the Hackensack River all fucking night.
Okay.
Fucking Vespers never got in my hands.
is he telling the truth, though?
Exactly right.
A lot of things didn't happen. It seemed like they happened. Your
Mm.
cousin didn't whack Joey. The Vespers never got into my hands.
Yo, that. Those edits right there were terrible, bro. The Vespers were never in my head. The Vespers were in my head. Then Tony standing up. This nigga was just leaned over like.
No!
Oh, shit.
That kid tripped my kid! That's legal.
gotta watch
She
out
was
with
not
Janice.
involved. She was not. Scarf! Scarf! Come on!
Oh, shit.
Yo, I'm about to say Janice about to uppercut her shit.
She about to sumo. She about to hit her with some judo.
Into the Gatorade.
Crazy?
See, told you. Get it to the ground.
Oh, they, ooh,
Damn.
they got this shit on home camera, candid camera.
How do you like it now?
Home movies. Damn, bloodied her shit.
It's mine, kid. Get off! I thought you should know your sister Janice got arrested.
What?
In Essex County this afternoon, an incident of sports rage among soccer.
Damn, she made it to the news.
Oh yeah, because of fucking.
She a soprano.
Think that other mother better go into the soccer mom protection program?
Maybe she should, Carl. It started.
These playing.
Go to the soccer mom protection program.
The melee. Came down with the elbow on
Why
her
Tony
shit.
looking like that?
Charges are still pending.
She got fucking.
Being taken into custody is Janice Baccalieri.
Oh shit! I forgot she's a Baccalieri. They got married.
Almost any frustration, inconvenience, or perceived inconsideration will set them off.
Motherfucker.
Oh, man.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna call Neil Mink. You're gonna play it down. You're gonna pay the fine and not turn us into one of your fucking co-celebras.
Anybody's side but mine.
You already know
That
how
bitch
you
is lucky
play them.
I
You
didn't
want
kill her.
the center of attention.
Oh, we know that.
What?
Stupid Tony, you about to let it slip. Shut up. You don't
But
know.
on the other hand, she called Sophia her daughter.
I don't give a fuck.
Mm,
I see where Bobby coming
All right, I
from.
do give a fuck.
exactly.
How many times I gotta tell you? Get control of your wife.
He said, all right, I do give a fuck. Nigga had to switch it up.
Do
real
you
quick.
do you even think that would even like hurt Bobby in any way?
Ain't no telling. This nigga might be on alert, though.
You'll defend your children like a lion with her cubs.
You're not my parent.
Mm.
What did you say?
Ooh.
I'm here. And I try to care very much. Now get to sleep.
You're gonna punch me?
Damn.
Jack?
That's really where she taking it.
Well, be that as it may, the past and all.
For real.
If you don't go to these anger classes they have or whatever, this with us ain't gonna work out.
Put his foot down. Uh-oh. You might wanna re-ask Tony what he meant by what he said down there, nigga, before you decide to leave this chick.
This. I remember saying at one point that I wanted to see how this is gonna end. Now I don't.
What do you think he clears here?
Really?
Man, he's still salty.
Crap
For real.
tables, blackjack, roulette. You gotta figure he's grabbing anywhere from 2,500 to 5 G's a night for himself.
Damn, for himself.
Teacher's pet.
Stop making meatballs, boy.
I'm just saying.
Stop making meatballs, bro.
Now you know what I went through.
Hey. Exactly.
Damn. Seeing it from a different light. See, we should have watched this backwards from season 6 back.
You okay?
Yeah, sold the place. Moving to Florida.
You should. He's getting on in years. Oh, shit.
You still got your canned peaches up there. I just had the car serviced. This thing's gonna be done in 2 weeks, the latest. Bulldozers are coming.
So what are you picking out wedding cakes?
Yeah.
Hope you have better luck than I did.
Why, you didn't like your cake? I think your luck's been fucking great. Listen to you cursing it out.
Damn.
What, you got something you want to say? All right.
Damn. This shit gonna be interesting. Them two out on a mission together with all this tension. And it's only directed one way right now because Tony don't even know what the fuck.
It's like
why
oil
this
and
nigga
water.
mad at me?
That shit do not mix.
I need fucking Tony B up there like I need a third nut.
All this resentment.
Exactly.
He is your cousin.
Oh, this was that.
Yeah?
Yep.
Should have seen him when I was little. Him and Tony both.
You were the youngest one. That's how it is.
Exactly. You know how it go.
One time, I was spending the summer up at Uncle Pat's farm just like they used to. I was 11. They came up, they were like 19 to shoot guns. They didn't take me with them. And when I tramped through the stickers and found them, they said I had to be initiated into a special club by being tied to a tree in the orchard for an hour.
That sound like some big brother, little brother shit, bro. Like,
I've been there.
Initiated by getting tied to the tree, though.
When he was by himself, he used to push me on my big wheels. He'd teach me curse words. When he was by himself. And here we are again. Tony B goes wrong, and Tony lays a $200K a year cash cow on him.
Uh-oh. That's the
They
face she
can't-
made last time when she called FBI.
It's not
Like,
even that. It's them angles they be using. He about that life.
What the fuck?
I was-
No water in the pool? No.
What?
There's no water in the pool.
Yeah, I had a drain.
what?
The electricity costs a fortune. I can't afford that.
Yep.
You're the only one who uses it.
I was gonna say he ain't paying the bills, huh?
I thought we were getting along better lately.
He did not say that. He did not say that. What did he say, y'all? What did he say?
Okay,
Hold
so
on, you
let's
seen
just
that, right?
pretend that you weren't begging for it in a million different ways, okay? Because I am worn out here.
He said some wild
That was
shit.
like
He said some wild shit.
that was like 3-4 times already this episode. I only made a comment
Nuh-uh.
on the first one.
Nuh-uh. It happened
but-
before?
There was not the voice. There's been some funky editing though this episode, nigga. I already said one thing though so far. I'll try to let the rest slide. But that was like the third time, nigga. Budget cut episodes and shit.
He's a nice kid, Finn. Right?
Right.
We gonna throw him an engagement party or what?
If we can be civil.
Shouldn't be
She's
too
so
hard.
young.
Same age we were.
Well, she kind of regrets it, buddy.
Wasn't all bad.
That's true. Nice one, Tony.
My partner parked me in again. I couldn't find the keys. I had to wake him up, and he starts yelling at me.
Describe the feelings.
I think...
My stepkids do that all the time.
Oh.
They leave their bikes in the middle of the garage, and if I want to pull in, I got to get out and move the bikes with a car full of groceries.
Doris Kitchen, keep Billy's bike out of the driveway.
I put all my faith and my hopes into the civil rights movement. I left home and I marched. And for what? So they could ride around in their SUVs blasting that rap shit? And you can't say anything because they might have guns?
Wait a fucking minute.
Oh, yep, she changed her tune.
I was like, they about to change this shit up real quick.
What are your actual physical feelings right now?
I'd like to punch in the face.
I'm pretty sure everyone would like to punch him in the face.
The man is trying to say that those people outside, they do the thing, but we're the ones that get all upset and start carrying on. That's all he's saying.
Exactly. Huh?
Did you really need her to say
For real,
that
did a
shit?
light bulb just...
I guess it did.
When you're 12, 13, man, it's like fucking heaven, right? Running around in the woods, driving that tractor.
He made me clear the brush by the fence with a fucking scythe, though.
Yeah, I had to do that. Tony, too.
Damn.
The Carmela front? Did you two ever discuss that evening you made love?
It was a one-time deal. I've moved on.
What about the depression? Your revelation about your cousin? His prison sentence? You were very upset.
Tell you the truth, I haven't had a lot of time to think about that. You know what they say? Revenge is like serving cold cuts.
Ooh.
And I think
Never heard that.
revenge is a dish best served cold.
Exactly.
So what I say?
But why revenge all the time?
So what I say? Not a damn thing.
Where does it come from, this insatiable anger you and your sister share?
I was wondering how long it was going to take for her to come up. She's taking anger management classes. You know, maybe she's on the right track.
Is this something you'd consider?
No.
You know.
Well, but I'll admit it's not good for me. All this fucking agitation wears me out. Fucking exhausted all the time.
Where did we start off?
I don't know.
Depression is rage turned inward.
Yeah.
Murphy seems like they always running in place, man. They ain't never getting nowhere with Tony.
We know where Chrissy buried the guy, but with Uncle Johnny's, you gotta help us out.
Well, I'm not exactly sure, but there was two of them, the Johnson brothers.
Really?
You don't remember where?
It was a long time ago.
Bruh, there's hella land, bruh. This nigga about to be... exactly.
He's got the world by the balls, and he acts like everything's a big fucking imposition.
Being at the top, he's isolated himself.
Yeah, it's just him and his money.
This is an interesting convo.
Yeah, both of them coming to agreement with something. Of course, it had to be about Tony.
This run right now, boy. This is a sci-fi special.
Come here, you little fuck.
Wasn't it?
Oh, they must have caught some shit about the Vespas.
Yep.
Well, apparently he says he wasn't here.
Too bad. Bing.
Motherfucking cock-sucking Vespas!
Nigga.
He old as fuck.
Philly town there.
There it is. There it is. Philly Leotard. Exactly. Just make this shit easier. I was gonna say, that's why it's better to actually bury a motherfucker in an actual box. Like, you gotta go in there and pick up all the bones. Make sure you get each one.
As far as Tony putting me in at the casino, I knew people were gonna resent that. But I went away for a long time. Stood up for this family. And you, or anybody, can think what they like. But I feel I had a little coming to me.
Hey, absolutely. I was telling Benny that the other day. He was complaining.
What I said about Tony before, you know I love him like a brother.
I love him too.
Who would have
be a
figured
bitch,
this was a
Chrissy.
bonding moment?
Don't be a hoe, Chris.
Hey,
Putting
still
other
got a
niggas'
little-
names under the bus and shit. Don't do that shit.
we still
nigga.
got some time for things to turn left. Okay.
What we about to do?
Didn't
with
think
this
I would be
nigga?
seeing him.
Carmilla, hi. What are you doing here?
My son is a senior here now, isn't he? We were electing party chairs for a senior night.
Oh, right. Huh. I wanted to call.
I wonder why.
I began to really rue what happened. I was probably a
I'm
little
going
over the
back with
top.
my husband.
Oh, well, that's good.
Of course she would say something like
She's
that.
stupid.
She has no.
Everybody lying. What the hell?
Is it just what the fuck? I thought
Nigga.
I thought it was done.
I
for.
thought this shit exactly, bro. What?
You ain't
Leave
lying
it.
about these edits, bro. They got me to come and do these edits.
That shit made my heart drop.
This is mail from 3 fucking weeks ago.
Pull up to
Girl
South
didn't even
San
show up
Francisco
today.
right
Why don't you go to
now.
service and get somebody new?
2 classes. She's already telling people how to run their life. Don't only stop you from taking your kids to the rink. How's that going?
Anger management? It's the best thing that ever happened to me. It's such a relief to let go of all that shit. I never realized what an angry person I was and how it fed itself.
So they got you on tranquilizer.
You know, learning to recognize your feelings of anger and that they're just feelings.
Facts.
You don't have to act on them.
That's just what people want so they can walk all over you.
A lot of anger is self-importance.
Self-importance.
Problems with authority. Dr. Seatman locks the door promptly at 7. People wig out if they don't get in. Not banging on the door. It's a big lesson.
Okay.
I was making everybody in my life miserable. I'm yelling and screaming or pouting and feeling victimized. I feel so much better now.
This is probably a better session than he had with Melfi.
I mean, she wanted to get him to a behavioral therapist.
That was a minute ago.
He said no. That would have probably been even better than anger management.
Oh, there he is.
Okay.
Okay.
God, I don't believe it.
Tony S.
What's that, Anthony?
I know, the man blew up, right?
God, you're big. Oh.
You're big.
This is the life, huh?
I'm with you.
Yeah, we were just saying that.
The good old days, huh?
It's a job well done. Salud.
Salud.
I got the steak.
Place doesn't change much, huh? The human body is 86% water. But Louise's last blood test, she was 65% Zeppelin.
This. I'm like, I know
to.
he not about to do the same exact joke. Like,
He got to. You know when you got a good one, you got to pass it around.
What the fuck's so funny about that?
cause they on your head,
Doesn't even
nigga. They on your head, bro. Not hers.
No, seriously, it's not funny. He's a 12-stepper, right?
Yeah, you know that. That's right.
Maybe he can take another couple of steps out the fucking door so we could have some fun.
This nigga, he going hard. Look.
Oh, you remember what he said? When he was alone, he would act cool, but when he was around Tony, he would start acting up.
He about to
Oh,
come.
how do you like this car?
He about to come with another one.
Schwarzenegger's. Pretty fucking great, huh?
Oh, yeah, the Humvee. Yeah, it's nice.
Kind of steep, though.
Oh, come on, you told me you didn't pay for it. You gave the guy a hum job.
What a Humvee?
Maybe he'd like to hum me.
Man.
I'll say.
That's not a bill. That's a beak.
Ooh.
Damn.
We on this shit.
Damn.
That was you. He made that joke about
Oh, shit.
Zeppelin cunt.
He mad. He said, fuck it, I'm spilling the beans.
We can drop him off at Beak's kill.
Well, the beast could kill. That one certainly would.
You don't give a fuck. They gonna roast it.
Just eat him back, Chris. Come on.
You know, I could have called you Ichabod Crane, but I didn't.
What the fuck's he talking about? Ichabod Crane.
Come on, Chrissy. Come on, Chrissy. You slipping.
Whoever the fuck they were.
Chris said, should I fucking...
That nigga said, nah, y'all ain't gonna just tag team me and this bitch. I'm about to start saying some real shit that happened.
See, that's the thing though. Like there's just some people who ain't got it like that, who can't come off the cuff. Chrissy seemed like the one that got to write that shit down. Bring out the notebook.
Nah, sometimes it's hard though, cause sometimes once you get in tag team, niggas be saying whack shit and just be laughing at it, and then you be like, wow, all right.
You already know we've been there plenty of times. Not anymore.
I gotta get out of this bitch before I fuck around and kill both the Tonys. I was about to say, is he about to cry? He for sure is.
That fly following his ass though.
Man, you seen that shit? That shit. That's Chris's fly.
Vito, what up, man?
He probably looking at the bartender, not the girl.
I was just about to say, we know he ain't looking at them titties.
Yeah, but that shit with the ports now. No customs agents are bad for us, but anti-terrorism-wise, they're doing nothing. What's it gonna take, a fucking nuclear bomb? They caught one of these Al-Qaeda cocksuckers in one of these containers trying to sneak in here.
Thank God they caught him.
There's enough they don't catch. We're fucking sitting ducks here. The only thing between our homes and Port Newark is a chain link fence. They got a nuclear bomb in a container and we're fucking dead.
That's why you gotta live for today.
No.
Just don't repeat it. Don't repeat it.
Talking about annihilation, you stupid fuck. Your kids, my kids. Burn it into cinder.
Look how Silvio looking at that nigga, bro.
No, he fucked up.
Right in the eye, bro. How do you always, learn how to block your face at this point, my dude? Damn. Oh,
you need anger management so bad.
Damn. This does not block at all, bro. It's one thing if you can't hit back. You could at least block, bro.
He can't.
Yes, he can.
No, because then
he can't hit him back, nigga, but he could block and fucking weave and shit.
Nah, he was just
Tony fat ass gonna get tired after 7 swings. Weave that nigga 7 punches, you good. Like, you good.
Can't make the boss look bad.
So, what'd they say? It's gonna be okay, the kid?
He's big, strapping, he'll be all right. But he's got some hearing loss.
Wow.
Looks like it could be permanent. Skip, the poor fuck knows he should keep his mouth shut.
First an eye, now an ear. This nigga need hazard pay just to go to the bada bing, like.
You make sure he gets the best.
Now he feeling guilty. Oh, goofball.
Thing is, Tom, he's quitting the Bing. And he told Silly, goes, and I'd appreciate it if Tony don't come visit me. He don't want to see you. I told him, watch his mouth. These things happen, T. That's why I don't like to talk politics.
I was about to say, is he gonna take that money back or what?
Oh shit.
So?
Like, how you gonna, why you put that shit, bro?
For dinner? Huh? Thank you.
Mahatma Gandhi over here. Nice.
Exactly. She doing her thug dizzle. When you over here beating up fucking Skip.
One of your best employees.
We're happy with our service.
Those telemarketers, just hang up. Hang up.
We're just sitting down to dinner. Okay, please don't call again.
You being too nice. You gotta reserve some. If you give away all your niceness, you're gonna run out of it. You can still tell them telemarketers to fuck off, man.
Good eggplant, Jack.
Tony's,
Okay. She just got a compliment
delicious.
for cooking. That's about to be the first one.
Definitely is.
Ever.
Wonder where Harpo's eating his Sunday dinner.
Here we go.
Yep. I knew it was coming.
He trying to trigger her ass.
All right, Tony. Make fun of a boy because of his name.
Man, put this nigga in the ring with Bobby. I bet you Bobby and knock his ass out.
I please put fist to face.
Sacre bleu, where is Mimi Ma?
Oh,
sorry,
shit,
that was good.
She got a fork.
That was good.
Look at
that
the little
nigga
girl.
threw the accent on it.
I don't got it right there. I'm the boy's uncle.
Easy, easy.
He cold. Yeah, end the episode right here. Let's get this out of here. I can't believe he went that far.
Get this man off my screen.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That was
Because
horrible.
everything else, it just seemed so unintentionally Tony, where that was very intentional. Like everything else he does in the show is just like, okay, he's just being Tony. This
Pretty
nigga
much,
really
right?
was like, I'm about to do this. I'm about to fuck up her. Like, what?
There we have it. Season 5, episode 10 in the books. Wanted a little bit more, we'll be honest. Not a lot happened this episode, but we did get to follow around Janice, which was pretty nice because it's been a while since we've seen her. So it was nice seeing that. She had obviously, going through her cycles, trying to prevent herself from being a rage soccer mom. But overall, the episode was all right, man. Still waiting for those keynotes to hit. Haven't got there yet, but we'll see. How about you, Formal? How you felt about this one?
I liked it because even though a lot didn't happen, I feel like it kind of set us up to kind of answered our questions with whether or not or how Tony gonna act about this Johnny situation, man. Because this was the test right here. Nigga, this whole episode was the test of how he gonna act to this whole Johnny situation. Is he gonna let little arrogance and annoyances make him fucking flash out, or is he gonna be able to push through this shit and not let emotions take him on a wild ride? And by the end of this episode, it looked like he down for the cause of letting emotions take him on wild rides. So I think we might be setting up for an interesting finale here, because Tony's a menace, bro. That nigga a menace, bro.
Yeah, what he did at the end there was uncalled for, man. Definitely uncalled for. Why you got to do Janice like that? But yeah, man, we started with the episode with pretty much Janice going through her episodes with the Popo, the community, which tied into the whole theme of the episode was basically, the Sopranos trying to control their temper, their rage, aka / depression. So it was nice, though. It was nice seeing Janice actually go to anger management. And it seemed to be working for a little bit. But I think you made a good comment there that there's certain things where you're, you could just go ahead and express how you really feel. And there's certain things where you got to kind of hold back, especially when you're dealing with kids and shit like that. So, I think you're right. She bottled, try to be nice 100% of the time, and it kind of bottled up. And then eventually Tony was there, to burst that bubble, unfortunately.
I don't even know if she had time to bottle up shit yet. Nigga, that nigga Tony just that annoying, bruh. He knew exactly
what
that's
button
his system.
suppress. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
He knew exactly what to fucking say, bruh. This man brought up a son that I don't even think we've ever seen on screen. Like, come on, son.
It's
you
always
know
been
where
a
we going
touchy,
with this.
Yeah, it's always been a touchy subject with her. Like every time they mention it, she always gets emotional.
That man hit the little accent. Sacre bleu, where's me mama? That shit was mad funny. Yo, that nigga disrespectful, boy. But yeah, like, she didn't even have time to bottle up emotions yet, bro. He came straight for the jugular. Yeah, that was fucked up. And it's all because he couldn't do it. That's the main reason. Like, that's literally the main reason why he did that shit, because he couldn't do it himself. He couldn't figure out how to get rid of his rage and his fucking inner rage, and he gon' man, misery. Love company.
Well, hopefully Janice kind of takes the same approach Buddy from the bar did, where he, basically said he doesn't want to see Tony anymore, and pretty much just dipping out. Like, so hopefully,
yeah.
I know that's kind of harder to do when you're brothers and sisters, but
yeah.
And you live right next to each other.
Yep.
So
and your husband is part of the family as well.
So it's gonna be pretty hard to kind of avoid the man, but I'm pretty sure we're not gonna see Janice for a while.
Yeah. And I think the most fucked up thing about it too is that like the relationship kind of is on a spiral as well. Like he talking about he was ready to leave her ass if she didn't even go to anger management and get herself right. So
yeah,
the fact that she done relapsed already, like what is that gonna look like over there? Like so
I don't know.
That's cold.
I think Bobby would probably pick that up. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
He's
So,
he's
if anything,
empathetic.
Yeah, exactly. He
But
knows
I'm
the
saying if she
situation.
continues
Oh,
to
yeah.
like if she's like if this was just a one-off, fuck Tony, I hate him, and then tomorrow she's back to how she was, then cool. But if it's just like because of that, I'm just like fuck it, I'm mad again, then that could ruin the relationship.
We also had a brief moment where Chrissy and Tony B were actually seemed like they were bonding.
Man, fingers fucking crossed, bro. And they took that right back from us. Like, psych.
I don't know, man. Chrissy,
I missed that line that you mentioned though about Tony B. He said he acts out when he's around Tony S.
No, Chris has said that. Yeah, he said that like whenever him and Tony B were alone, things were fine. But once Tony got into the picture, it was kind of like what they were doing. Yeah, pretty much tag team. Making fun of him, keep pushing his buttons and shit like that. Basically what Tony was doing throughout the entire episode to every single person he met.
That's fucked. So I completely missed that. So he basically confided in this nigga Tony B, and then he still went and fucking
Yep. Went right back to the old ways and like
That's
even though like
cold.
they like you said, they confided in one another, they kinda had that moments of like, okay, yeah, we both kinda do this thing, but we both love Tony at the same time, even though we talk shit about him. Like
yeah, basically don't go back and say nothing, nigga, because nigga, what the fuck you got going on, nigga?
But it's funny though, because we always got that one either family member or friend who is kinda in that situation where everybody kind of aims their crosshairs at them and shit. So
the easiest to fry.
You already know we got one. Little boy emotion. But I don't know what Chris is gonna do with that. Is he gonna continue building resentment between both of them for what they're doing?
Mm-hmm.
How's this thing gonna escalate with Johnny? Because it all ties in together. So it's just like, man, they did set up what's to come for the finale. Hopefully that is the finale, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know.
I mean, we getting to the closing.
3 episodes left.
Yeah, and then last season, and then next season's last season. I mean, I know it's broken into 2 parts, but still, it's still last season technically. So,
yep,
there's definitely things that's gonna have to happen. I still don't think Johnny's getting bodied anytime soon, though. He's definitely a final season character. But Tony B, what? Oh, is he gonna make it out of this season?
Exactly.
That's a good question. I think he'll be all right.
I don't know.
Especially since next season is split into 2. That's what gives me faith. Like, next season is split into 2, and they're like full length too. They're like 12 each or some shit like that, if I'm not mistaken. So it still gives them a lot of room to kind of play and still flesh out some of these relationships. But I do think there's gonna be a turning point by the end of this season where Tony has to pick a side. Like, is he gonna back Little Carmine or is he gonna back Johnny? And right now it looks like Johnny's on the lower end of that. So that's gonna have to happen.
I keep forgetting about Lil Carmine. He's just such an irrelevant character. Like, I don't even think about him, to be honest.
He the nipple twister nigga from Wedding Singer, bro. I'm telling you.
He really is.
Oh, the nipple twisting in the house.
We also had what else happened this episode? We did have a little bit of Carmella, but not much. Like her slipping, saying that she's getting back with Tony. I wonder what was that about.
Like she said, she just said it. I mean, I think it was a good move though, cause that nigga was on some bullshit. Like, and she probably was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just use the fear of my husband's name real quick, like just to get this dude off my ass. Cause she could have just gave him a straight up like, nigga, fuck you, like I ain't fucking with you. But that might have not been enough. You know, some niggas is weird and overly persistent, especially after doing some bullshit too. So it's just like, like she said, like really, you was gonna call me, bro? Like, come on, son. Like we know how, we all saw how that shit ended, bro. Like it was nothing more coming to that. Unless he wanted some more Thotine, like there was nothing more coming of that. So yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it was that it wasn't all bad coming that got to her. Maybe, you know, that was a good line, Tony.
Yeah, man. We'll see though. We'll see, cause she definitely seems like she's 100% done. So, and yeah, she only got 2 seasons, or he only got 2 seasons to try to work anything out. And as we see, he ain't worried about that. And he even told Melfi too, like you know, he ain't really worried about that shit. Like at this point, he'll take the puss if he can. Like that's why I feel like that's where he at. Like he'll take it if he can, if she gives it to him. But that nigga gone. That boy sad. He's sad.
I am, because I'm just like, there's no hope in this man at all. I mean, Melfi was, you know, hitting him with some shit in the therapy session, and he just didn't take any of that in, like, at all.
Man, I thought he was actually fucking embracing some of it. He seemed receptive for a second, and then the episode went on. And that was it. I think by next scene, that was it. Like, basically, as soon as he left the office, nigga, that was it. Like, it was just like, God damn.
That's what I'm saying, man. These Melfi scenes are starting to get more and more depressing because it's just like, at first, you know, when we first started watching the first couple seasons, it kind of seemed like it was helping out a little bit, but now it's just like he's even having panic attacks in the sessions now. So it's just like, it's not getting any better for Tony, and he's not making the matter any better with his actions.
Nigga, at this point, the Melfi scenes is for me, bro. I just be taking that shit in, like, okay, that's a good point right there. I could use that in my own life.
All right, so
like,
you take you in session.
That's
when
what them shit's for. Exactly, nigga. I don't even care about Tony no more. Them shits is for me, nigga.
Some things HBO for the therapy.
Write that shit down real quick. Like, I could use that in a day or two. I got something coming up. But nah, you're right though. It is starting to feel like a lot of swing and miss. And I think she kind of stated that at one point too. Maybe at the beginning of this season or last season. Well, no, it had to be last season because he didn't even see her for a while. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she kind of was on that same wavelength. Like, so yeah, I don't even know why she even took this man back. Like, she probably should have really cut them ties. She that's what we needed. We need another scene with her and her therapist because I really want to know how she's been feeling about these past couple sessions. And I like when them two get together because he always got to fix her ass. The same way she be fixing Tony's ass, her therapist he be putting her ass too in her place. Like, you sure you're not obsessed with this, Melfi? Like,
yeah, it's.
Are you okay yourself?
It's bad. It's definitely bad with Tony. But we only got 3 more. I think 3 more episodes. I'm not sure how many episodes this season, but we're getting close to the finale. Seem to be heading in one direction, but you never know with the Sopranos. They might veer off and go completely left with this. But I'm excited to find out. Any final thoughts, Formal, or would you like to give it a score?
Yeah, no, I'm all good, man. You know what's kind of funny though? Even though Tony be on his bullshit, I think it's like my favorite version of him right now still. Like, and it's crazy because commenters used to say that shit like, how can y'all not like Tony, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, this nigga's an asshole, bro. He has a cool ass wife. Like, yeah, she has her issues too, but damn, son, like, they could really make something work if they made something work. But now it's like, since they separated and shit, I'm just like, bro, this nigga's kind of cool, bro. He be doing this thing. Like, I could kind of care less about the family now, like, because they on their own, like. But I'm still worried about little AJ though, because we haven't seen his little ass, and every time they show him, he's just doing worse and worse. So I'm really kind of, I don't know why I'm like attached to that character. Like, I guess it's because he's part of the family still. Like, he's a Soprano, so I just feel like they don't give him enough love. And we get into the end of this series and another season here, so it's just like, are they gonna do something with this dude?
No,
but facts. Let's drop the tear now. We'll say that shit for the finale. But I'm gonna give this one an 8.5. It was a smooth ride. I really enjoyed how they played with the whole anger management. There was a couple of solid depression lines in there that Melfi was schooling Tony on. And like I said, I think this was a way to kind of set us up and let us know that Tony's gonna rage out. He ain't about to woosah none of this shit that Johnny's doing with the port. So 8.5 for me.
Yep, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a Raging Bull soon. I'm gonna give it an 8. I think it was a great episode. Definitely loved the theme throughout this one, which was rage, trying to control it. And we see that Tony is not successful when it comes to controlling his rage.
He don't even want to be.
We already know who he's gonna aim it towards in these next coming episodes. Johnny, you better be watching out for yourself. You and your peoples. Phil, I'm looking at you. You might be on a chopping block. Right hand for right hand. We'll see. But if you're still rocking with us this long, you already know what time it is, man. We appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, man, like the video, comment down below. Let us know what you thought of this episode.
And most importantly, do not forget to subscribe. If you're into the full-length reactions, Patreon link will be in the description down below. Make sure you bring your own copy. FRR is out.
Peace.
Peace.